In this video, we'll be taking a look at 2 NBA games happening on April 10, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 4 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 2 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Miami Heat. 2 teams bound for the postseason will each play their second game in as many nights when the Dallas Mavericks face off against the Miami Heat. Both the Mavericks and the Heat competed on Tuesday, setting the stage for this inter-conference showdown under challenging circumstances. The Dallas Mavericks are on a scorching streak, having won 11 of their last 12 games. They aim for a 5th consecutive victory following a commanding 130-104 road triumph over the Hornets just last night. Luka Doncic led the charge with a triple-double, amassing 39 points, 12 rebounds, and 10 assists. Daniel Gafford contributed 26 points on a perfect 1-2-for-1-2 shooting, while Kyrie Irving notched 18 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists. Dallas shot an impressive 53% from the field and made 17 of 50 attempts from beyond the arc, dominating from the outset and securing a comfortable lead of 69-47 by halftime. Meanwhile, the Miami Heat have also been in good form, winning 5 of their last 7 games, including a thrilling 117-111 double overtime victory against the Hawks last night. Tyler Herro led Miami with 33 points, followed by Jimmy Butler with 25 points, 8 rebounds, and 9 assists, and Nikola Jovic with 23 points. Miami shot 47% from the field and made 18 of 45 three-point attempts. Despite allowing the Hawks to erase a 15-point lead, Miami prevailed by limiting the Hawks to just 4 points in the second overtime. Next up for the Heat after this matchup is a game against the Raptors. Miami made a statement by updating its injury report just before the game against Atlanta, listing Bam Adebayo, Terry Rozier, Kevin Love, and Nikola Jovic for minor injuries not previously disclosed. This strategic move might suggest Miami's focus on preparing for the playoffs and potentially resting key players in the remaining regular season games. Conversely, Dallas holds the 5th spot in the Western Conference but risks sliding to 7th with a poor finish. It's crucial for Dallas to maintain a top 6 position to avoid the play-in tournament. The recent synergy between Doncic and Irving is promising, with both stars healthy and complementing each other well on the court. The Heat have the potential to win this game outright if they perform at their best, but their inconsistency makes them unpredictable. Coming off a double overtime game, fatigue could affect Miami's performance, especially if key players like Robinson and Rozier are sidelined due to injuries. Dallas, playing its best basketball of the season with wins and covers in 9 of their last 10 games, seems more reliable in this matchup. Given the circumstances, the Dallas Mavericks to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams are playing on the second night of back-to-back games with travel involved, which will undoubtedly affect player fatigue. However, roster depth will also play a crucial role in managing fatigue and maintaining competitiveness. With postseason berths at stake, coaching staffs on both sides will likely be cautious about overextending their star players in less impactful games. Miami's recent addition of players to the injury list hints at this approach. Additionally, Dallas has favored unders in recent games, and Miami's slow pace of play and strong defensive unit could contribute to a lower scoring game. Kyrie Irving's return to a primary scoring role alongside Luka Doncic adds an offensive dimension for Dallas. Irving's recent performances, including 3 40-plus point games this season, have been impressive. However, Miami's slow pace may limit his opportunities compared to his last game against the Rockets. While Irving could still deliver a strong scoring performance, Dallas is unlikely to replicate their explosive scoring output against Houston. Considering factors like fatigue, bench depth, and Miami's defensive prowess, this game is expected to be low scoring. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Orlando Magic versus Milwaukee Bucks. The Milwaukee Bucks are set to host the Orlando Magic on Wednesday night at Pfizer Forum in a matchup within the Eastern Conference. Both teams played on Tuesday evening, so it will be intriguing to see how they manage the back-to-back games, especially with their close standings. The Magic have won 4 of their last 5 games, although being on the road again poses a challenge. Meanwhile, Milwaukee enjoys the advantage of playing at home, yet they faced recent struggles, having won less than half of their last 8 games, which could pose a problem. The season series stands even with each team securing a win at home in their 2 previous encounters, setting the stage for what could be a tightly contested game on Wednesday. Orlando Magic has been in decent form lately, securing victories in 4 of their last 6 games overall. However, they aim to rebound from a disappointing 118-106 loss to the Rockets on the road last night. Jalen Suggs and Paolo Banchero led the scoring with 21 points apiece, supported by Markelle Fultz with 18 points and Moritz Wagner contributing 12 points off the bench. As a team, the Magic shot 45% from the field and 29% from beyond the arc, struggling to keep pace from the outset. They allowed the Rockets to score 36 points in the first quarter, falling behind by as much as 19 points before staging a late comeback to keep the final score within reach. On the other hand, the Milwaukee Bucks have experienced a rough patch, losing 6 of their last 8 games. Nonetheless, they ended a 4-game losing streak by defeating the Celtics 104-91 at home last night. Patrick Beverley led the charge with 20 points and 10 rebounds, with Giannis Antetokounmpo and Brook Lopez each contributing 15 points. Khris Middleton chipped in with 12 points and 9 assists. The Bucks shot 53% from the field and 47% from three-point range, setting the tone with a 37-point first quarter, establishing a 24-point lead that proved sufficient to fend off the Celtics' late resurgence. Orlando remains shorthanded with Franz Wagner sidelined, while Milwaukee is missing Giannis Antetokounmpo. Although the Magic enter the game in better form, their recent defeat against the Rockets was not encouraging. The Bucks, despite struggling recently, demonstrated their potential by defeating the Celtics and could potentially secure another victory even without Antetokounmpo. Recent games have emphasized defensive strategies, with Milwaukee's inconsistency contrasting with Orlando's impressive defensive performance. This sets the stage for a challenging matchup on the road for Orlando. The Bucks navigated several injuries just the previous night, casting uncertainty on the lineup, potentially impacting key players like Giannis and Lillard. Despite Milwaukee's offensive prowess, Orlando excelled defensively during their last meeting in December, showcasing their ability to limit the Bucks' scoring opportunities. The Bucks and Magic possess contrasting playing styles, with Milwaukee boasting one of the NBA's top offenses but struggling defensively, while Orlando excels defensively but lags in offensive output. Orlando's defensive prowess could stifle Milwaukee, capitalizing on the Bucks' recent struggles and potentially limiting their offensive capabilities. Milwaukee is closing in on the 2nd seed in the Eastern Conference, whereas Orlando is vying for a top 4 seed. Both teams are playing on back-to-back nights, with Milwaukee likely to be without Antetokounmpo due to a calf injury sustained the previous night. Orlando boasts the highest cover percentage in the NBA at 63.2%, underlining their consistency. Considering the recent trajectories of both teams, Orlando stands a good chance of remaining competitive despite their youthful roster. While arguments could be made for either team, Orlando seems poised to clinch victory given Milwaukee's recent struggles. Orlando's exceptional cover record further supports this prediction, so the Orlando Magic to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams enter the game on tired legs due to back-to-back games. Orlando's formidable defense could limit Milwaukee's offense, potentially leading to a low-scoring affair. Orlando's tendencies toward the under, coupled with Milwaukee's similar trends, suggest a slower-paced game, especially considering the team's back-to-back schedule. Orlando favors a slower tempo, ranking among the NBA's slowest-paced teams this season. With both teams playing on consecutive nights, early fatigue and rustiness could influence the game's pace and scoring output. Expect strong defensive play, a deliberate pace, and scoring difficulties, consistent with previous matchups between these teams. Anticipate a low-scoring affair on Wednesday, reflecting Orlando's deliberate style of play. The under has prevailed in both meetings this season and in 7 of Orlando's last 10 games, highlighting a trend likely to continue. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.